Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Comfortable, formal wear. Major dichotomy of terms. I am cognizant of the club's request that male speakers wear sport coats. But this shirt that I'm wearing is formal wear in many places. This is called a guayabera. It's a little hard for many of you to say, but that's what it is. It's guayabera, and you would say it guayabera. So you can use that sometime and look like you know what you're saying. Yeah, but look at this. This does not work. You know, a tie with this shirt, it just doesn't work. So, and thank God for that. I've had the opportunity to be in places that this is accepted formal wear. The origin of this shirt, or of the word guayabera, is Cuban in origin. So there's actually a legend of a Cuban seamstress, poor Cuban seamstress, who sewed 4 pockets on her husband's shirt so he could carry guayabas, which is guava fruit, from the fields. I don't know if that's really true or not, but I'll tell you what, these 4 pockets, really nice to have, especially when you're not wearing a coat that has all kinds of little pockets. The shirt can be with 4 pockets or 2 pockets. It's usually the top pockets that go away, and you'll have the lower pockets. You'll see it in a short sleeve version and a long sleeve version. In fact, this is a picture of my handsome son at a wedding in Costa Rica that they were part of the wedding party, and as you can see, this is their wear: short sleeve, long sleeve. The long sleeve is a little bit dressier. The cost is one of its attributes of the guayabera. It can range in cost from the low end, say $20 a shirt, to maybe over $100 a shirt on the high end. The difference will be in the material that it's made from, the detailing, the stitching. And on the high end, it may seem that it's somewhat expensive, but if you compare that to the cost of a suit and tie, you can definitely see the economic advantage of having more of these than suits. The styles were mainly for men, and originally it was mostly purchased and worn by older men. Well, I was going to not use that term. Men that were 45 and over, and now that I am one of those, maybe it's more of the seasoned man. But anyway, there are styles for women, but as you can see, it's rather boxy, not very flattering, and not a good thing. But now it is something that is worn by men of all ages, and kind of an interesting thing that the name, the word, and the style has grown in popularity. I found a shirt called a scrub-avera, that hospital scrubs are made that look a little better than hospital scrubs, and they picking up on some of the detailing and such. The University of Florida has an alumni association. There's a branch of the University of Florida Alumni Association called the Association of Hispanic Alumni, and they have an annual gathering called the Gator Guayabera Guateque. The Guateque is like a major party, and they have done and merchandised or created a merchandise that the guayabera, this is a screenshot from the website. They're using the gator logo on the cuffs of the long sleeve, or the gator logo. It could be any logo, and so they're really taking that to heart. And here's a picture from the Huateque, the party, and in it, if you were close enough to see it, I can, there's a lot of men wearing guayaberas. This is accepted, comfortable formal wear in Central America, throughout the Caribbean, and gaining strong acceptance in Florida. What would be great is if this comfortable formal wear would move across the state for the hot, humid climate that we have in Florida.